So Top 20 Training is a company that was formed in St. Paul, Minnesota, actually in a school about 22 years ago. It started as a class for kids, kind of for all the extra things we needed them to get besides academics. So thinking skills, learning skills, communicating skills. In the last 10 years, we've branched out a little bit outside of the world of education. And so I work for other groups that have employees that want them to have kind of the greatest shot at having a good inner life, as well as being great employees. And then we work a lot on workplace culture. What happens with the energy that we each bring to work every single day and how that mixes together and how to make that as effective and as healthy as possible. If work was always super fun, we would call it fun. We don't call it fun, we call it work. It's something that's part of each one of our lives as adults. And sometimes, because it can be hard, we let that misery or drudgery or that negative energy sort of take over. And if it just stayed for 8 hours at work every day for each one of us, that would be one thing. But it doesn't. It spills out into our home lives as well, right? So if we can find a way to make work a place that each employee finds fulfilling and finds success and finds that they are treated like they matter, then that 8 hours a day for a work day can be really something that's wonderful and not something that's so miserable. And that's not toxic positivity. That's not happy all the time. It's not faking it. It's not like toy soldier employee. It's truly healthy, functional, supportive behavior and energy. And we all can learn to do that better, and we can make a choice to do that on a day-to-day basis. Anytime I work with any group, what can be really exciting is the first couple of weeks, because the first couple of weeks after they meet me, they have the new language, they're throwing it around, it stays on the forefront of everybody's mind. What's really important though is that after the 21 days, if we don't do anything more with it, it will start to peter out and die down. Because we're habitual. Human beings are habitual. We will kind of always resort back to whatever previous thing we were doing, whether it was functional or dysfunctional. And Rihm Family Companies is doing an incredible job keeping it on the forefront of everyone's mind. They're sending out information about it. People in locations are sending back, ways that they're using it. I use some metaphors in my work, and I just throw them around like they're nothing. Last week, I used a metaphor with a group from Rihm Families of a baby pool, like a kiddie pool. And I talked about how we throw our energy in that pool every day. Some people bring real positive, functional, healthy. Some people just complain and in the pool all day long. And you can say, well, I can't control my coworkers, except we all have to swim in the same pool. I kid you not, the garage staff brought in a baby pool and put it in the garage, and they've been walking past it every day as a reminder to them to bring in the most functional energy they can. I don't know if I've worked in hundreds, thousands of schools in the last 20 years. I don't know if we've ever had anybody do that piece. Bring in a prop like that as a simple reminder that we control the workplace culture.